All right, time for your fitness on your For Your Good Breakfast Show. This morning is a Monday. We need to make sure that you start it the right way with some fitness. And look who I have in the fitness segment. Dr. Eve G is here. Come on, give her a round of applause. Okay? Normally we see you a little bit later, you know. But we thought, we're going to rope you in for some fitness. And, we had a lot of comments on social media as well. I've been taking some of my colleagues through some pretty intense exercise sessions. But a lot of people saying like, okay, Ewan, but what for us a little bit older people, over 50 and so forth, how do we approach exercise? Where do we even start if we haven't been exercising? So that for me was a very important point. And I know that you exercise quite a lot. What is your approach to exercise and how do you go about it?
So as I've got older, I've had to change the form of exercise because it's important to do weight bearing and to be able to have good balance at my age. So my exercise routine is about, an optimal week is 4 Pilates classes a week and 4 dance classes a week.
Okay, so a lot of movement, getting the body loose.
And then absolutely strength with Pilates.
Right.
And core. So that's really what I do. And then walking, quite a lot of walking.
And continue
wherever I can.
Be consistently active, which is great. So what I'm going to do this morning, we're going to start working on the lower body, just to make sure that the leg strength is there, increasing the muscles around the knee joints as well, to make sure that that is nice and strong. So we have a chair that we're going to be using as our guide. So basically, we're just going to do a normal squat, but the chair's our guide. So when you come up, all right, feet shoulder width apart. This is what you can do at home as well. Very easy. You want to go down into the squat position. Just touch the chair. Don't sit down. Just touch it with your bum. Bam. And then you come back up. There we go. And you can try and aim, either if you want to go on time, you can try for 30 seconds to a minute. If you're just starting out, a little bit longer. If you are a little bit stronger already, very easy. But the chair is a great guide to make sure that you don't go down too low and also to make sure that your form is great. Keep the back nice and straight. Lovely. And all of a sudden, you can start feeling it in the legs already, start really nicely.
And you don't have to go into a gym to do
That's the thing. And also, very important, when you do a squat, when you come up, you squeeze the glutes, the legs, make sure that there's a nice contraction and before you go back down. So squeeze, that's it, getting that extra little out of it, you see what I'm saying?
I can feel the difference.
Now, a sit to stand, now that your legs are nice and warm, a sit to stand is basically where you're sitting down on the chair relaxed and you basically just stand up and you go back down. Easy, almost like the squat. But this time, just making sure you sit down. And this really focuses on the muscles around the knee joints to make sure that they are strong. Now we want to increase this. So what you're going to do is, let's say your right leg, you're going to put your left leg slightly behind, keep the other leg where it is, focusing the weight on your right leg first. So we're going to get up, there we go. And keep it there with a little bit of support from the left leg. Can you feel it already intensity increasing?
Yeah.
And you would do that obviously with the other leg as well. And this is a slight progression to make sure that you get more out of the workout. And then eventually, once you get stronger, of course, what you do on the one side, you want to do on the other side. You can just put your heel in front and do the same thing, but now you have more weight. Just going up, bam, and then back down. There we go. Can you feel that?
Yes, I have to keep my balance more.
That's it. And eventually, we spoke about this, you can try and do it with your leg completely in the air.
Can't.
And there. There we go. And that already is a good leg workout. My heart racing already, I can feel it. Thank you very much, Dr. Eve. Well done.
Woo!
We're going to be back with the second one and just a little bit. Stick around for that.
It's my Feel Good Breakfast Show.
Oh, hey, okay, back with some more fitness this morning with Dr. Eve. We were just standing discussing her topic of this morning, jealousy. Very interesting. Stick around for that chat. We're going to have a sit down with Dr. Eve in just a bit. Right now, though, our fitness this morning are geared towards the older generation, 50 and plus, to make sure that you still stay active. But Dr. Eve, you should be giving us lessons because the way you exercise is just great. But what I've been doing, I've been a few exercises just to take you through the beginning. If you haven't been exercises for a while, you don't know exactly where to start. This is some of the things that you can do in the comfort of your own home. So we did some legs. Yeah, that's very cool. Now, whether you're young or old, I think the most important point for me when it comes to exercise is to be conscious of the muscles that you are working. That way you're going to have a much better response from your actual muscles, because that way you're feeling the muscles contract and you're making sure that you do it properly. So I'm going to start with the glutes, the core and the lower back. We're going to go into a plank position. Or reverse plank. So we'll get to the towels now. So on your back flat, just your heels close to your bum. Very easy. And from here, you're just going to lift up in a straight line, squeezing the glutes and making sure that the stomach is contracted. Hold that for a few seconds and back down. So you can feel that already. Shh, squeeze. Can you feel it?
Yeah, I like it.
That's a very good one.
Yeah.
And up once again. And squeeze. Right. So now to increase the resistance a little
Yeah.
bit. It's a very good one. We're going to cross the one leg over like that, and you can
Okay.
do the exact same movement. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
Hitting the one glute and just making sure you contract. And once again, you do it on the other side. Up. Nice. Getting into the hamstring as well, into the core and the lower back. So
Okay.
now I mentioned that we have a little bit of a towel on this side, and I like to add a little bit of spice to our workouts.
I
It's what
like
a good friend of
spice.
mine always says. He says we're adding spice to the workout. So just fold it like this,
Yeah.
in between your knees, and
Okay.
you're going to hold it there. And you can do this with a light ball as well that you have at home, or maybe even a tennis ball, but anything that's not too heavy. And you're going to do the same movement whilst holding the towel, and you'll feel immediately hitting the inner thighs
Definitely.
right there. So doing the same movement up, and you can feel that inner thigh is working. So then you get an all-around inner thigh, hamstring, glute, and low back exercise. So try this one at home. You can do 15 to 20 reps, or you can do it on a time-based, try and hit a minute. Now, standing up for the last one, standing crunches, Dr. Eve. And this is where you really focus on your, I know, right? Focus on your stomach muscles. So we're gonna start like this. There we go. And we're gonna just elbow to opposite knee whilst you keep your balance. Breathing out. There we go.
Oh, see, I've got to slow down, right?
There we go. Nice and slow movement, making sure that you contract that stomach muscles, and you can really feel that working as you keep going. And once again here, the added benefit of not doing this on the ground, you're working on the balance, the leg muscles once again. There we go, while focusing on that contraction, that cross contraction of your stomach muscles. Nice. Easy stuff.
Yeah.
It's body weight stuff, but immediately you can feel like you're starting to heat up, your heart is going faster.
Yeah.
There we
Because
go.
I liked your breathing.
And the breathing,
Yeah.
exhale, love
Yeah.
it. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for joining us. Your fitness segments for this morning with Dr. Eve. Stick around for her topic a little bit later on. It's going to be
Jealousy.
very interesting. Jealousy, does it ever go away? Is it good? Is it healthy? We'll answer your questions.